Hello Divine Feminine and welcome to your power message for Tuesday. I love this message today. Bright lights, big city. That's what's coming through intuitively today. Remember, you are like a bright light in a big city. That means it doesn't matter where you are in the world, what's going on in your journey, your light stands out and shines. And it's so big, it changes worlds. And that's what the angels want you to know. The message says, healing happens. So whether you need emotional healing today, physical healing today, or just to know that you are safe, healing happens. The angels are with you and you are not alone. It says, I get my mind out of the way and I allow the intelligence of my body to do its healing work naturally. So if you're going through something physically today like ascension, or you're feeling your twin's energy and it's making you feel a bit blur, healing happens. All we have to do is step out of the way of our ego, because the ego brings in fear and stress and worry. We start panicking there's something really wrong and wondering if we're okay. And the angels are reassuring you today that you are safe. And use the affirmation, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. It brings in peace, it brings in clarity, and it calms you down. And this is also the same within your connection, because it may need healing right now. Maybe you're waiting for communication to come in. Maybe you're blocked, ghosted, ignored, and you don't know how you're going to restore that communication. Maybe there's an ocean in the way and you're thinking, how does this sort itself out? How are we going to come back together? How are we going to go towards our union when there's so much going on? How are we going to be married when he's already married to someone else? What can I do to make this happen? And the angels are saying to you, step out of the way. And the way we do that is moving our mind out of the way, because our mind creates fear. It brings in questions. We start to doubt. We start wondering when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and even if it's going to happen. And we are getting in our own way. So when we take a step back and we breathe and we say, I am safe, it reminds you that you have heavenly assistance, that you are not on your own, that you're not doing this by yourself, that you have an army of angels by your side and it's going to be okay. You are reminded that in this moment, you're exactly where you're meant to be and you are calm. I am safe. It brings this beautiful wave of calming energy around you. And Archangel Raphael is all around the Divine Feminine today to bring in that calming energy, especially with the power of everything that's going on with the planets right now. There's a lot of healing and alignment and change going on. So the message is, get your mind out of the way, and then you can allow the intelligence, the limitless power of the universe to step in. That means the universe can make it happen the way it's meant to, can bring in a healing, a recovery. Archangel Raphael and Archangel Gabriel can get to work to create the way forward, to bring magic in. When we stop getting in the way by continually reaching out, trying to row the wrong way and make things happen, we allow everything else to happen too, which means we take a step back, our masculines take a step forward. So the message today is healing is happening, and healing happens. If you read the comment section, you see it every single day. Things moving forward when there's been fear. So if we go into fear, we can create a block in our own situation, a block in our own life, because we're not trusting enough. We're not trusting the love that you know that you share because you feel it. You're not trusting yourself because you are strong enough to deal with what's going on. And you are bigger than that ego that's trying to push you into fear and bring in struggle. You are strong. You are a warrior of love and a pioneer of truth. That's why you've come. You are bigger than that trigger and tougher than that challenge. And God would not give you anything that you can't handle. That's how loved you are. So healing happens. And when we get our mind out of the way, everything else can move in. So the next time you start doubting this journey or struggling with it or feeling alone, or feeling like your masculine doesn't care about you, or you start taking things personally, take a moment to breathe and remember the power of your light. Your light is so powerful, it can light up a big city. So allow the intelligence of the universe to step in and create the way. And it's the same with the physical self. If you're going through something physically, call on the angels, call on Archangel Raphael, call on Jesus, call on God, call on the universe, call on the power that's bigger than you to look after you and keep you safe and get things moving again. So you feel healthy, you're filled with energy, and you're filled with love. And the quickest way to be in that vibration is to focus on gratitude. To wake up in the morning grateful, because that will have a ripple effect throughout your day. And you'll feel grateful, you'll notice things to be grateful for, and you'll fall asleep tonight in so much gratitude for all the blessings you've experienced throughout this day. So that's the message today. Take your mind out of it. The mind blows things out of proportion, especially if we see something, because our eyes and our minds play tricks on us. So we learn to see through our third eye and see past the fear and the ego to see through the illusion, to see the truth, the real truth of this love. You may see a picture of your masculine on social media. You may look happy, vibrant, excited about life. Maybe he's seen with his kids or his karmic partner or doing something new. And you think, wow, he seems happy. He's doing okay without me. He doesn't need me anymore. Does he love me? Does he even care? Do I matter? And that's the ego blowing things out of proportion. Look a bit closer and you may just see the pain behind your masculine's eyes. So things are not always what they seem. And you're being reminded of that today. So when your mind starts to step in, take that step back and allow the universe to take over. So if you've got time to worry, you've got time to pray. And you're being reminded of that today. So I'm going to bring in the Archangel Raphael healing cards. So thank you, Archangel Raphael. What do we need to know today as a divine feminine? What's the message, please? 2 cards, wow. So the first message is, use your natural healing abilities. So you're being reminded that you are a natural healer. You have healing abilities naturally within you. And they're in your voice, your hands, your energy, the way you are. You are a natural healer. And you can heal yourself as well as others. You have the power to heal this situation by stepping out of the way and allowing divine intelligence to step in. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding, encouraging and supporting my healing work. And this is also an extra sign for anyone who's getting into that right now. Maybe you're thinking, I'm being guided to start my healing practice. I want to work on my gifts and talents and I know I'm a healer. How do I move this forward? Call on Archangel Raphael and he will guide you what to do. And we've got listen to your intuitive feelings. Wow. So remember, whenever the ego creeps in, we need to go deeper. We need to become the observer, but also to become deeper. So we look deeper and we feel what we feel because we know our truth. And our intuition is always speaking that to us. Your intuition is more powerful than any tarot reader. So remember, if you have a reading, it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't feel right, it's negative to you, listen to your own truth. You know your truth better than anyone. Like you know your own body and your own self better than anyone. Someone can tell you something, but if you're not feeling it, you know it's not right for you. Dear higher self, so this is communicating constantly with your higher self. Thank you for speaking loudly and honestly and clearly in peaceful ways that I easily understand. Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to listen to my inner wisdom. So the message today is, remember, you are a bright light. You're a bright light that can light up a city. So remember your power. You are strong. You are powerful. You can achieve anything when you believe you can. But you have to listen to your intuition to bring around that natural healing gift of overcoming the ego. Because healing happens. Communication comes in. Reunion takes place. And union happens for those who feel it. You know, when you feel it, when you know it, there's nothing pushing you away from that feeling. For me, I struggled because, I was constantly in and out of doubt and fear and believing and back and forth in the energy. And then when I finally surrendered and let go, I just didn't really care about union because I was more involved with myself. I was more, involved with loving life, and I was more interested in giving back to service and focusing on what my intuition was telling me. So I kind of rose above the need to be in union, because the need to be in union comes from the ego. We need it now. Whereas the desire for it is something else. So I rose above that energy and I was operating in higher love. And then everything fell into place. Everything moved forward. And I didn't really have to do anything but just shine and be myself and, love life. And that's really the message. And I know it seems easier said than done when you're going through the doubt and the struggle and the pain. But when you work on gratitude every day, and you work on raising your vibration every day, and listening to your higher self, and listening to your intuition, and using your natural healing abilities, and calling on the angels, everything falls into place. And I feel you're going to see white birds today, like doves, seagulls, things that may be white. And as I'm saying it, something white's just kind of gone past that, and they give me a little block in the throat. So especially if you're dealing with blocks in communication, remember, this is moving forward. The energy of white is purity. That's why angel wings are white, because it's purity. So allow purity to come in and see through the ego. See through the past and the blame and all the fear. Forgive and heal and feel free. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.